Oh, no, this is not a Mayday effect. Not yet. Oh, what? Stop. Okay, there we go. You know me and technology. Welcome to Be So Light. We are on day 3. Day 3. It's gone by so fast. It is going by so fast. So I already have the cards pulled. That saves the time of me doing everything. Get it already pulled. All right. So let's dive in on day 3. And if this is your first time here, we are in the middle of doing our galactic wave spell, which is a collective amount of energy that comes in for a 10-day period that you use as part of your materialization of your reality. There, I've said it. Materialization of your reality. God, that smells so good. I had to pick up my lunch also, along with yes, put your body in it. Get in it. Put your body in it. Get your buns in that. And then why it was, of course, they always have something going on. And I had to get some dry mangoes. I love mangoes. Mangoes are so good for resetting the body, working with the body. I think I read you guys what mangoes do. So it's such a good fruit to use. And today I'm drinking my hibiscus and chickweed water. I need to get some more. Yes, I like the dry ones because I don't want to have to take the skin off and everything and just do it that way. So I'm all about getting in there and doing it. All right. Oh, my two lovely peoples are here. Yes, we are the Fates. And as we move through together, we invite you to come into the portals of the Fates. I am Faith number 1, Marty's Faith number 2, and the one that wraps up the rest of your day is Donna. She's Faith number 3. Dun da da da! So welcome to the journey of healing your DNA. That's what we're all about. Okay, so let's just jump into it. The energy is off the hook outside. I was outside. I was like, oh, God, help me. It's so intense. Yes, very intense. Very intense energy. Took pictures of the sun, and I put the post up in the post section for the community. Take a look at it. It has rings around it, and then it has 8 points coming off of it. I was like, wow, look at that. So we're going to jump into it. We're going to pull in the energy of water and air. Now, normally when I go from fire, I go fire, water, earth, air. This time we are creating what is the solar cross. So we're going to use that energy because the solar cross is bringing in, when the sun makes this phenomenal visual connection, cross energy. Also, when stars do the alignment and causes like the solar cross. But I like looking at the solar cross from the point of the sun when it emanates that, kind of like when it whipped off the 2 ankhs. It came off and it was photographed how it whipped off 2 ankhs in plasma. So that was really cool. So take a look at that picture in the post. I put it up. It's amazing. The sun is just doing amazing things. So we're going to go ahead and get centered. Everyone take a nice deep breath And we are going to call in the water, spirit of water, spirit of water, spirit of water. We call to you and we ask that you come with your presence of water. The water within us, the water that is above us and below us. We call to the essence of the water, the spirit of the water. We ask that you come and be a part of this sacred medicine with us. We ask that you bring forth that healing, that purification. We ask that you bring forth that renewal, for you are the spirit of water. We ask that you bring forth that connection. Spirit of water. Introspection. Transformation. Spirit of water. And strength. Spirit of water. And as we connect our breath through the spirit of water, we're starting at the base of our feet. We're starting at the water star. And I just want you to visualize this orb of water that's like a bubble right underneath your feet. And that's the water star. All of us have to come through the water star to come here. And then we are in our mother's womb for 9 months, more or less, in that water star. And allow that water to move up through the earth star as it moves up through every part of your legs, all the way up to the center part of the root, the sacral, the solar plexus, as the spirit of water moves into the heart space, bringing in renewal and vibration, moving that energy up into the throat space, into the third eye, up to the crown, up to the soul star, into the spirit, the universe, into the galactic, and finally pushing past all artificial energies, all our organic energies that are non-organic, pushing past all of those artificial energies, and finally moving into the true one source energy. Anchor in, allow the connection. And from here, now we bring in the beautiful essence of air, breathing in that divine essence of air, breathing in air. And just hold in that space as you breathe in that air. Breathing in air. Breathing in the essence of air. Air, as it fills the lungs, brings in renewal, brings in life force. Taking a nice deep breath here and breathe in. Exhale it out. And another deep breath here. Breathe in deeply and exhale it out. And one last big breath in. Breathe in. Hold a breath and exhale it out. And allow the air and the water to move with each other. Now let all elements, the spirit of air, the spirit of fire, the spirit of water, the spirit of earth, all be connected, forming a 360-degree circle around the beautiful elemental solar cross energy. Fully activated, fully aligned, fully amplified and accelerated. Breathe in. Exhale it out. Relax the face, relax the shoulders, drop the shoulders. Be fully present in this moment. Just breathe. With your breath, set your intention with your breath. How do you want this day to be for you? What do you desire to accomplish today? Just breathe that in. Just be centered. Quiet the mind of the head chatter. Just focus in on the intention. Just breathe. Exhale it out. Allow the energy to just move down through the body, down to the earth star, into the water star, and back all the way up. Once again, all the way up through the body. Breathe, 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 breathe as it goes all the way up to the top of the head, up to the soul star. And back down to the center of the chest, of the heart space. Bring both hands to prayer position. Breathe here as we are balancing the nervous system. And now feel the activation of the wave coming through. You should feel that wave. And allow the wave to get bigger. And in this moment, right here in this moment, any light codes that are sitting in your etheric space, your subtle body space, just call that energy forth right now and have those beautiful light codes activated. Let's call them forth. Activate my light codes that have been waiting to just get activated. And just breathe in. Exhale it out. Tap 3 times on the chest. Tap 3 times on the third eye. Tap 3 times on the chest. Tap 3 times on the third eye. Breathe. And the wave will increase even more because now you just activated it. And bring both hands back to prayer position. And now expand by moving the hands apart and expanding that energy. And turn both palms up. And as you leave that left palm up, take and place that right palm onto your chest. And allow the left hand to receive. Just breathe. And now bring that left hand back to the right hand, meeting both hands together in prayer position. The center of the chest, breathe. And now bring both hands slowly apart as you bring those hands to rest at your side or on top of your legs, your thighs. Take one deep breath in. Exhale it out. And when you are ready, slowly open your eyes and be fully present here in this moment. All right. Let's jump into it. You should feel that activation. Okay, today's kin is 148. We are in the yellow overtone star. And as I empower in order to beautify, commanding art. Yes. I seal the store of elegance with the overtone of radiance. I am guided by the power of intelligence. I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me. So the color is yellow. The planet is Venus. Venus is still shining bright out in the mornings at 4 o'clock with Jupiter. And I think Mars was off to the side, or either that was Saturn. But this morning I looked out. It literally had like this V thing going on. And the moon was like right here in the center. I said, look at that. I got goosebumps just describing that. That was really powerful to see. So the chakra is going to be the solar plexus, and the earth family is signal. What are we signaling? We do have the rune of constraint. We do have the message. Initiation is the act of making conscious the passage from one state or condition of being to another. New acknowledge comes through the ritual of initiation. So we have beta, alpha, higher mind control. We also have the fourth mental sphere, continuing consciousness, and then the second time dimension, cosmic ascension. That's moving through. Now, here's what's going on with a lot of us. We're getting mixed up in our time. We don't know what time it is. Like even the days, we're getting confused. I literally feel like I'm in September, okay? Then I'm seeing people, they're messed up in their days. They're either a day ahead of themselves or a day behind. But most I'm seeing people are a day ahead, 2 days ahead. So our time energy is really moving and flipping our perspective, breaking free of the artificial. When you're coming out of the artificial energy, there's like this ripple moving through it, okay? It's a ripple. What is that? Okay. All right. So let's see. It is a line that goes straight down, and that is constraint 105. Okay, so our constraints, necessity and pain, the nuzasa. You guys know I'm going to chop that up. Okay, so the constraint of this rune represents, and it's the one that looks like this. Now, if you are following on your laptop, great. If you have your galactic calendar, also great. But you won't see the rune for the galactic calendar on the paper one. Okay, the role of this is to identify our shadow, our dark, our repressed side, places where Growth has been stunted, resulting in weaknesses that are often projected onto others. Don't take this world personally. This rune is saying work with the shadow, examine what is your nature that attracts hardship or misfortune in your life. When at last you can look upon this runic constraint with a smile, you will recognize the troubles, denies, and setbacks of your life as your teachers and guides and allies. The need of restraints is questionable here. Drawing this rune indicates there may well be holdups and reasons to reconsider your plans carefully. So be mindful that rectification must come before progress, and all and as well and as always consider the use of adversity. So rectification has to take place in order to have progress. Right now, here in the United States, a lot of things need to be rectified. Not only just here, but even around the world, things have to be rectified. So when we look at our own lives, what is that thing that needs to be rectified with you? What is still out of sync? What is still not right? What is still not feeling right? That is putting you in a place of needing closure, putting you in a place of I keep reliving it over in my head, putting you in place of I can't seem to let that go. What is the situation, the person, place, thing that is not allowing you to let it go? That is not allowing you to see what that shadow is. What is that shadow? When you look at a shadow, it looks like you, but without a face that follows you. It's right behind you. Sometimes it can be right in front of you. But what is that shadow bringing to you in this moment that is a part of needing to be rectified? What needs to be rectified in your life? Because if something keeps going and going and going and you're not bringing your awareness to it or your attention to it, what needs to be rectified? A lot of us have things that need to be rectified. We're simply blocked either due to something that has kept us in this place of feeling like I can't go forward, I can't let this go, I'm stuck in a cycle, or I'm stuck in a pattern, or I'm stuck in a loop. And I'm reliving it over and over and over. Where are you reliving something over and over? And this is why right now in this moment, in our spiritual journey of wherever you are in your life right now, this is where that introspection is coming in. This is where that part of, I need to look at this right now, is coming in. I am seeing things that are just really, I remember back in the day when I worked so hard in my nursing. I have worked so many days. I stayed over, took an extra shift, and I got so tired, I called out. I needed to call out. So what do? You call in sick. So I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not feeling so good. I'm pretty sure if I have today, if it's still lingering, I might end up taking off tomorrow too. But I just got to really take care of myself. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I'm calling out today. You call out because there's this part of you that's saying, I need to take a break. I need to reflect. I need to catch up with myself. I've been doing everything else for everybody else. But there's this part of me that's saying, I got to catch up with myself. I need a break. And it's really interesting to watch people talk about how they say, I decided not to go to work today. I decided to call in. I needed some me time. And how right now in this moment, people are looking at, do I really want to be working for someone else that doesn't value me in their company, doesn't pay me well? And some companies nowadays, you can't even get a vacation. You can't even take a paid vacation. In some companies you work in, you're paying an arm and a leg for your medical coverage. Or not, because everybody keeps raising up the prices. And what's going to happen as everyone keeps raising up the prices? What's going to happen? The balloon is going to pop. And when that balloon finally pops and everybody's tapped out and they say, I'm done, that's when we hit a divine reset, not an artificial reset. We hit a divine reset that says, done with you. Here's the keys to this car. I'm not paying for it anymore. I'm not paying for this anymore. I'm out of here. I'm going to go live my life. And people are now making that decision. People are teaming up and creating communities of freedom. Then you have people that are going through the healing process of trying to discover what that is for themselves. So today, where are you? Where are you on this third day? We have the elements activated. We're looking at that guided by intelligence. When we say intelligence, are we talking about the divine intelligence within? Being guided by it? Okay. So when we talk about that and we look at the tone of the day, and that tone is called the overtone, number 5. And that tone is the principle of the center governed by the number 5 allows the order of 4 to move as the seasons move around a common solar center. So it's in power, command, and radiance. What do you need to feel empowered by? What are you commanding? And then what is the radiance of that? How are you feeling radiant? When we look at that, a place of strength and stillness, the core of one's being, a point of automatic, authentic, being authentic with the self. So this is where we need to look in that stillness. This is why I showed you. Bath. Get in the water. Get yourself quiet. Some of you are probably feeling overloaded right now. You're like, ah! Draw the bath water. Get in the bath water. If you did not watch the first video and get the load up of all the things, because that's why the first video, when we do a 10-day wave spell energy, this is why the first one is loaded up with everything and what you need to set things in place. Some of you haven't even made your salt bowls yet. And you're wondering why you're not getting peaceful sleep. I'm sleeping just fine. That makes a world of difference when you put your medicine into action and you take the time and you make it. So all of you that did not do that, go and do that. Okay? Left you full details how to do it. And then some of you still haven't done it yet. Why have you not done it yet? What are you doing? All right. Now, let's step into the cards that put things in perspective here. So we just pulled in our air and our water spirit. So the dragon's going to come up again because dragon beings are air. And the dragon of the first response is balance. Where do you need that balance in your life? Balance. Bringing in balance. The water message is, oh. Now see, I just pull the cards and leave them turned over. So I don't know what is on it until I turn it over to do it for you. So here, the water card, healing of the waters, let it go. Can't make this stuff up. Let it go. Release the past, forgive, soften, move forward. A lot of times we can't move forward because we're still holding on to a cord from the past. And it could be a trauma cord. It can be something that you just never got an apology for. It never got rectified. And it's still sitting in the background of you in the shadow. The shadow is the one that's holding it. And the shadow is the one that shows up and is still displaying, saying, hi, remember me? Okay. Then when we look at what is it that we seek, grow together. That can be grow together with your higher self, grow together with your partner, grow together in a community. The message of what we seek is show that you care. Show that you care. How are you caring? Show that you care about yourself. Show that you care about others that are in your space. And when we say care, it can be a simple smile, a simple hug. It can just be, hey, I was thinking about you today. I just wanted to say hi. And without expectations of something to be given to you in place with that. Okay? When we dive into our light codes, we have spaciousness, take space to recalibrate your energy. I love that. And that's a number 22. Tutorial, hopefully I say that right. Tree, explore pathways of light, branches to root, ideals made manifest, number 54. So that 54, that's a 9, that's bringing it into a rebirth, into a completion. Beyond Lemurian brings us this, life force energy, number 34. Look at that, the dolphins are right above the head. She has that life force energy. The sun picture I posted in the post section, rad, just so cool. Now, what's in the shadow is the conflict. Know what you dislike and focus on your likes. What's the conflict? And the light of that is number 39, the variancy. Variance. What's the variance? What's all the possibilities? So now we look at the cards that bring in for the coded water. Make sure you get your water ready because we are receiving some codes today. Receive, allow, become. Number 53. Receive, allow, become. Receive it, allow it, become it. What's calling to you to become? What are you needing to become? I had that thought today. I'm like, how do I really want to become? I see myself as the priestess. I see myself as the spiral-like priestess that works with many things to help others. I see myself as that. I feel myself as that. Therefore, I become more of that. Here are your activations. The first one we're going to work with is karmic lessons clearing. There is a frequency for that. So clearing those karmic lessons. So this will help what's coming up in the shadows. This will bring to you what you need to see. It'll bring that what's in the shadow part. So get that water up here. Remember, if you're new to this, you want to taste your water first. And then as soon as the numbers go through, and I'll tell you when we're complete with the numbers, you get to taste your water and taste the difference. Okay, the first code is coming in as 10, 10, 12. Activate, divinely align, accelerate. 10, 10, 12. Activate. Okay, the second one is increase intuition. Increase intuition. I would like to be where she is right now, out in Sedona somewhere, by Bell Rock, feeling into that, being in that space. Number 56. And the number is 35, 986. Activate. 35, 986. Activate. Divinely align, accelerate, amplify. Okay, now you can taste your water. And put a 7 in the chat if you taste the difference. If you're new here and you've never done that, and you're just sitting in the background watching, but you've never done it, you're missing out. If you're a Be So Light tribe member, you automatically know what you're getting. Got it? Cool. Great, great, great. So we're going to work with the frequency of that and allow that energy to move through you. And what it brings forward for you is what you want to see, what comes forward through the shadow. Some people are so busy running from their shadow, they don't give themselves permission to see what is in the shadow that needs to be taken care of. What is the conflict itself trying to get your attention on? It's just like in the movie Divergent. And it's in that third one that she was in, where she had to break the code of that box. And then the the rebel one literally is going to tell her well, I'm not gonna try to kill you or take you out. I have someone here that can do that for me. Someone that you'll have to face. And she's thinking, I wonder who it could be. And she brings up an image of herself. So she's looking at herself. Trish is looking at the opposite, the shadow side of her. And now she's got to face and fight the shadow Trish. And she's like, oh, I'm looking at myself. So whatever your fears are, your belief, your limitations, the lesser magic part of you that plays you down, that's the one you want to talk to. That's the one you want to be on your side, not against you. And that goes for everything else around you. Today is checkup day. Today, homework assignment is, thank you very much. Homework assignment is check up on you. What is around in your space that's pretending to be for you that is not for you? Those are the energies you want to break contracts with, and you want to move those energies out. Just break the energy contract. So I do not consent to the energy of what I've been dealing with this. What's the situation? Who's the person, place, or thing? And break the contract. I've done this once where I broke a contract with a boss that was very manipulative and lying, always doing something stupid, just starting stuff. I broke the contract. I said, I break all spiritual contracts, emotional contracts, abusive contracts in this lifetime with, said the person's name and broke it. Boom. Everything changed just like that. We all come into this space dealing with past contracts or present contracts. Either we're aware of it, aware of the agreement, or not aware of the agreement. There's some kind of energy contract out there. Contract, contact, kind of sounds the same, doesn't it? The contract has a contact. It can't be a contract if it doesn't have a contact. Ah! Listen to that. Contact, contract. Who would have ever guessed? So, today, find out what the contract is. Why are you having the contact? Because if you're not okay with it, I highly suggest that you avoid it and say no to it. Okay? And as a tidbit, please, as we are coming into the Halloween season, and I love Halloween. I don't have a problem with Halloween. I take it for fun and have fun with it. I don't get caught up in all the labels of it and all that juju, whatever. I have fun with it. Be aware of the welcome mats that you're going to put in front of your door for Halloween. Okay? You might not want to put ghosts are welcome. You might not put all ghouls are welcome. You might not want to put that in front of your door. Just saying. All right? Just be a little bit aware. Just remember what time it is. All right, lovelies, that is the message of the day. I'm going to partake in my food and drink my beautiful drink. I hope you have a wonderful day. Hop over to the portal of Marty and the portal of Donna for the next part of your medicine. And please, please, please make sure you put on the list today of taking a nice medicine bath for yourself. And if you haven't made that salt bowl yet, get on it. because we're getting ready to hit some very interesting energy in the next few days. All right, so get yourself ready. Right? Be so light. See you tomorrow. Bye.